everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Society, Victoria and Claire have lunch, where the younger woman gushes about Nikki teaching her international business. Victoria warns she has to promote herself in addition to the company. She couldn't be prouder of her. Claire loves it when she says she's proud of her, though it's still hard to hear it. Jordan always put her down. Victoria fumes. That woman was so twisted. She'll make up for all of the love and admiration she missed out on growing up. She notes that Claire doesn't have bitterness and just brings light into others' lives. Claire can do that because of the support she's been given. Kyle helps too. She's never felt so close to someone, but there is something that's still troubling her about him. Claire says things between her and Kyle are great, but the problem is her grandpa. There must be some way to get him to back off. Victoria says her father doesn't back off from anything. Claire tells her about Victor walking out on dinner. Victoria sighs. She shares her concerns. Her father prides himself on holding a grudge and getting what he wants. He always thinks he knows what's best. Worse, he's been emboldened. He pushed for Chelsea and Adam to get back together, and now they are. It's more proof in his mind that he's right. Now he'll have more time to focus on Claire and Kyle. Claire doesn't want Kyle to get hurt because of her. Victoria wonders if she's thinking of breaking up with him to protect him from Victor's wrath. Claire won't let anyone else tell her what to do or who to love. Victoria just knows how hard it is for her not to have her grandfather's blessing. Claire can't understand why he doesn't want her to be happy. Victoria says he believes in his heart he's protecting her from Kyle. Claire questions why he didn't do this for Summer. Victoria shrugs that he must have thought Summer didn't need his protection. Claire fumes that she's not a delicate flower. If she gets knocked down, she'll get up and fight twice as hard. At the club, Kyle takes a number about great numbers at Jabot as Jack listens. He disconnects and Jack applauds him for giving Diane credit for her line. Kyle says he saw Tracy in the hall and she seemed distracted. Jack waves it off. Kyle's just glad she's marrying the right guy. Jack changes the subject to Kyle taking time off. Kyle grins. It was necessary. Jack tells him how proud he is of his work performance. Kyle learned everything from Jack and Diane. His mother had done a great job at rebooting the Jabot classic line. Jack's happy to hear all of this and is grateful the rift between them has healed. Kyle is getting back to being the man he wants to be, and Claire deserves a little credit. Jack and Kyle chat about being in love with their women. Kyle says what he feels for Claire is different than any other woman. With Summer, he felt like he always had to prove something. Being with Claire, he's more relaxed. He doesn't have to twist himself into knots to be a better man for her. She helped him find his way back to being his better self. Jack likes the effect that Claire has had on him. They have his blessing. Jack goes on about her warmth and honesty and the way she looks at Kyle. Kyle brings up Victor's disapproval. He feels he can take him on if he tries to come between them. Jack thinks Kyle and Claire are doing all the right things. They shouldn't let their challenges drive them apart. Kyle feels bad for Claire being in the middle. Victor's mad because Jack and Diane outmaneuvered him. Jack's sure he'll continue the pressure, but he'll have his work cut out for him. Kyle worries that if he pushes Claire, she might start to listen. At Nate's place, Damian and Nate get Amy settled in on the sofa and banter like brothers. Damian thanks Nate for all he's done for him, mother. Nate says he just made the referral. Amy teases that the doctor told her she may be able to get some overtime. They chat about her basketball analogy, and Amy tells Damian all she wanted was to look him in the eye and tell her how sorry she was about everything. Damian worries she's getting overwhelmed, so Nate takes her upstairs to rest. There's a knock at the door, so Damian answers it. Lily strides in and informs him they need to talk. Damian senses that Lily's upset. She doesn't want to get into it there. She asks about Amy. Damian says the first treatments have gone well. Nate's upstairs getting her settled in. Lily makes a remark about cancer, and Damian thinks she sounds like she has experience with it. Lily wants to go across the hall to talk, but Damian says his place is there with his mother. Lily says, "Fine. I want to know what you and your boss, Aristotle Dumas, are really up to." She tells Damian that she knows Dumas sent him information on her and Devon 3 months ago.